Video is very impromptu. It's very impromptu. So I get a ton of emails, guys. I get a ton of emails in regards to a lot of different things. Okay. So earlier today, I didn't get a chance to notify you guys ahead of time. Sorry about that. I wanted to notify you guys on my community tab to let you know that I will probably go live again. My last live, apparently, I tried to save it, and whatever happened, I deleted the live. So I'm so sorry about that, but I'm going to be a little bit more vigilant this time. I don't know if YouTube has changed up, how they save lives or whatever the case is with the saving a live to the platform. But my last live that I did a couple of days ago, I did delete it by mistake. That definitely wasn't my intent. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. But before I jump into it, guys, I got a couple of things. First and foremost, um, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Please, guys, help me build my following up. I'm trying to give you guys great content. These lives, I look at the lives in many regards as it's like free coaching, so to speak, right? Because I answer your questions. So make sure you get those lives up there. Speaking of coaching, I do have one spot available left for coaching. And speaking on the topic of the coaching, guys, my mentor, okay, who is a multi-millionaire, $1 million producer, has awarded me tickets. They have this big, like, seminar workshop next year, 2022, with some heavy hitters. I'm not sure if I should say their names, but we would know them all from marketing and motivational, those type of events. I got 3 tickets myself, and I'm going to take 2 people in the coaching. But I need to know that the 2 people that I take has definitely been making a name for themselves with the coaching and building that traction and so forth and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 people in the coaching. So if you're in my coaching, you're watching this now, what you need to do is email me at Hollywood Janitorial Serve, contact Jasmine, and we're going to work out the details. But I have to know that you have been making some progress. You're just not sitting on the roster. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, a new thing that I'm adding on for 2022 is actually starting very soon, probably in the next couple weeks, is Clubhouse. Okay, so I just started a Clubhouse. I just registered for it. So it's going to be for my coaching people only. This is where you guys can talk to each other, bounce ideas off. So I'm coming with this whole Clubhouse thing. I'm jumping into that realm, using Clubhouse where all of the people, because right now we still do the Zoom calls, okay, where you can be on Zoom and everybody interact with one another, but we're going to take it from the Zoom to the Clubhouse where we can do this a little bit more frequently, a couple times a month. Because I think it's great when a lot of people that's in my coach can bounce ideas off. They in different parts of the world or of the States, right? And I do have people, of course, in Canada. So yeah. So with that saying, I do have one more spot left for anybody that want to just email me, sign me up, HollywoodJanitorialServe@gmail.com. Okay, now I got that out the way. What is your why? What is your why? The reason I'm going live, like I said, is because I received a few emails earlier and people saying, Fabio, I can't get contracts. Fabio, I want to give up. Fabio, and I told them, well, if you want to give up, give up. Okay. I don't sympathize with anybody that want to give up, because once you have that mind state that that's what you want to do, I'm here to push you towards that, okay? Because we all know real entrepreneurs never give up. Also, I need to know, how do you look at your cleaning business? Do you look at your cleaning business as a business or is it a side hustle? Okay, and only your work ethic would let me know what's really going on. So that's why I decided to go live. I want to talk to you guys. What is your why and how do you look at your business? I want you guys to post it right here on this live. Let me know, is your business a side hustle, or are you trying to just make this thing a full-fledged business? Okay, and I want to know your why. Why are you starting a cleaning business? Okay, so this is a topic that I really want to jump into with you guys, because like I say, if you can't identify this, it's going to be very hard for you to be successful in, if you don't know why you want to do the business that you're trying to get into. If you don't know what your why is, also, if you don't know if you want to do this as a side hustle, or if you don't know if you want to do this as a business and be an entrepreneur with it. So these are things that we have to identify. So let me know, in your cleaning business, your startup, whether you're thinking about starting it up, whether you're experienced and you already started up, what is your why? Why did you start up your cleaning business, or why do you want to start up your cleaning business? Let me know right here in the comment section. I'm going to be very interactive with you guys. So like I said, this is very impromptu, okay? And hopefully the person that emailed me earlier, hopefully you should get a chance to watch this. I do not like when I receive the type of emails that I have been receiving over the course of being back, where people say, well, Fabio, I only want to do this because, let me see here, so why to get rich? Okay, what's rich? Identify rich. We got to break this down and, you know, really to the lowest common denominator. We have to really break this down, because rich means different for everybody else. So what's your definition of rich? Give it to me. Okay, let's go back and forth, guys. This is going to be more of a back and forth. I want to know your why. Everybody that watch me, I don't care if you like me, you love me, I'm your favorite, I'm not your favorite. If you take the time, you take the opportunity, and you watch my content, you watch my videos, you know I'm passionate about it. Especially the people in my coaching, I'm very on them. We almost have a brother-sister type of relationship. I really get in their ass. I'm really kind of cursing them out, but I'm cursing them out with love, not to be disrespectful. But if I want you to win more than you want to win, then there's a problem, okay? 10 million in profit, 2 million take home. Okay. Now, we identify, okay, what rich is to you. 10 million in profit, 2 million to take home. Okay. Now, what have you been doing consistently to work towards that goal? What have you been doing consistently? Health is wealth. I agree. I totally agree. Zion, daughter of Zion. Okay. So again, guys, like I say, this business, let me see here. Sales. Yeah. You've been doing sales? Okay, give me a breakdown. Take your time. I'm planning to probably be here for the next 45 minutes. Give me a breakdown of what you have been doing. What's your day like from the time you wake up to start there? What do you do the night before? Do you stay up late and get up early? Do you go to bed early and get up early? Like, how do you prep? Okay, let's kind of break this down, because I'm willing to gamble some of your habits, and I'm not talking about anybody specifically on this live, but just people in general. Some of your habits are the reason why you're not successful, right? It's the reason why you're not being successful. You'll watch my content, you'll watch other creators' content, and you say, yeah, they sound good, they motivate me, or they're entertaining, it's just something to do, I just got the notification, right? You got all of these things, but then when the live ends, or when you finish watching the video, a lot of people do absolutely nothing with the information. Even people in my coaching, you pay me $1,000 and I get on their head. The object for me is to help you get that $1,000 back, right? Quickly as possible, which most people usually get it back in the first 60 days, right? If they're working. But I have a lot of people, I have 15 people in the coaching total. And a lot of them are reoccurring, right? They've been in the coaching for a minute and they just repaid, right? So there is not like new people that came in. So not excluding the new people that came in. I got 2 people that just came in, right? I opened it up to 3 people. I got 2 people that came in, but I got 15 people on the roster of coaching. And this is from America to Canada. I have 1 overseas, right? They get on the Zoom call with me, right? We do IMO or Duo, or we do these video calls. We break it down. We come with formulas and systematic approaches to things. And then they get off and they go to sleep and they bullshit. And then when I call them back and say, hey, did you do this? How did that go? Why haven't you been sending leads in? Why haven't you been doing the lead? You know, this off. Like, I'm really on them because I want them to win. So again, whether you're in the coaching or not, I want to identify what your why is. Why do you want to start a cleaning business, or any business? If you started a cleaning business, why are you stagnant, right? Why are you at the same level, you know, year after year? Why isn't your revenue rising? Or why isn't you know, advertising the way you should, or marketing the way you should, right? What's your why? Okay, and then I want to know, do you look at your business as a side hustle? Is this just something to do for extra money? Or are you trying to form this thing into a real life business? Okay, so I want to know. I need you guys to kind of go back and forth with me here. Let me see. what the comments is on. Running ads. Okay, you've been running ads. That's great. What's your conversion like from your ad running? Have you been converting? Meaning once you run that ad, you bringing in the revenue. Have you been turning that ad into an actual lead and turning that lead into a sale? I want to know. I want to know. Okay? Because guys, we got to get down to someone. If nobody's going to do it on YouTube, I'm going to be the one to do it. I'm going to motivate you. I don't care. Again, I'm not here to be liked. So I might say some things that touch your heart or that touch your soul. Some of you is just so wrapped up in the gossip or just other things, right? You say, well, I want to get out of this job. I don't like this job, right? This job, they're not paying me what my worth is. Well, what is your worth? Do you feel like you're worthy of having a business? If you feel like you're worthy of having a business, why aren't you working towards that? Okay? You hear me say this all the time after every video that I do, the only person that can ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. And I say that because I mean it. You are the only person that's going to be the reason why you win. You're the only person that's going to be the reason why you lose. Okay? There's absolutely no excuse whatsoever, especially in today's climate. Most of the time, you know, we're sitting at home. Let me see what these comments is on. My way to create capital. Build leverage. Okay. Daughter of Zion. It's pretty simple. Right. Don't take no for an answer. But it's got to be a method to your madness. Okay? Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's push the likes up. I greatly appreciate that. Again, like I say, I'm sorry for the fact that I didn't let you guys know early on that I was going live, so this is very impromptu, but I do want to get this out. I didn't do a video. Well, I did do a video today, I think, that I posted today. But I really want to know. If you go out every day, you can pick up. Yeah, you can. You can. You're absolutely right. But why isn't people doing it? The fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of success, right? I'm nowhere every year. My goals change, right? The more money I make, the more money I want to make, right? So yeah, I put myself in a pretty decent position, right? Where I can kind of, do what I want to do. But a lot of people out here is not executing. They're not taking action. They're looking at everybody else that's being successful. Whether you're an influencer, whether you're selling hair. I talk to all type of people. They selling lashes, they selling hair. They came up with this idea or this type of app. They want to start up an app or whatever the case. And I say, go ahead, do your research, go ahead. Matter of fact, I'll send them if I see a book or I see a course about something or I see somebody that might be a little bit more knowledgeable about any given subject than I am. I'll send, hey, check this person out. Take a look at this book. Here's this YouTube video. Check this out. And here it is. I'm helping them out, trying to give them some sense of direction, and they do absolutely nothing with it. So again, if you're not making the money that you want to make in the commercial cleaning or residential cleaning business, it's absolutely because of you. Don't blame it on the market. Don't blame it because nobody returned it. Fuck that. Don't tell me people not returning your phone calls. People don't return my phone calls all the time, and those same individuals, I tend to pick up the contract, right? Why do I pick up the contract and you don't? Our mindset is different. That's why. See, I got a multi-million-dollar coach myself that I report to on a monthly basis, right? And I don't take anything that he tells me for granted. The time that I spend on the phone with coaching my people, he doesn't spend that same amount of time on the phone with me, right? So when he's telling me things, I'm jotting it down. Either I'm writing or I'm typing it to my phone, I'm texting it to myself, right? And then when I get off, I put together a strategic way to implement what we talked about. And that's all I try to get people in my coaching to do. That's what I try to get my people that watch my videos do. Stop watching my videos for entertainment. Go watch somebody else for entertainment. Watch my videos because you want to learn and you plan on executing on what you hear. Okay? I say this all the time. A lot of what I tell you is common sense. It's just not commonly practiced. It's common sense. It's just not commonly practiced. A lot of the stuff that I show people and I teach people in the coaching, and I've said this before, it's because I read a lot. I'm a information collector. I read a lot, and since I understand that most people do not want to read, most people want to be told what to do, and even being told what to do, they still don't execute. So here it is, I collect all this information. I got buku books and tapes and DVDs and different things in my phone and stuff. So I learn, resources and different things like that. I give so much away and they don't do anything with it. And that's whether they watch me here on YouTube for free or they pay me in the coaching. Now, not everybody. I got probably maybe about 5 or 6 people in the coaching that I have to stay on. Nobody stayed on Fabio when Fabio first started this business. Fabio had to make it go, right? So again, if you don't want this as bad as you want to breathe, then you really don't want it, okay? That's just simply put, okay? You can't help everybody. You're absolutely right, sweetheart. It's procrastination, right? That's because what happened is they haven't been hit hard enough, right? They haven't got their backs up, banged up against the wall, enough to say, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. I'm about to go here. I'm about to jump off the porch. I'm about to go really do something with this, right? See, with me, I when I first started my cleaning business, I was forced. I felt like I had absolutely no other thing to do, right? I had to do it, right? But again, a lot of people that I speak to, a lot of people, they email me. I help a lot of people. Again, a lot of you guys that's watching my videos is not doing it with pen and paper. I would sincerely advise you, if you're watching my content, and some of my videos can be very long, I get it. If you pause it, make a notation. If you say, you know what, this video is too long, I don't have a lot of time, I'm in school or I'm at work, my break is over, pause it. If you stopped at the 750 mark, 750, make a note. I stopped 750 so you can pick back up. Okay, and then write things down. Take some notes on what I'm saying and then implement what I'm saying. Okay, otherwise, if you could afford to come to my coaching, like I said, I do have one spot left for anybody who want it. Email me, sign me up. Hollywood Janitorial Service SERV@gmail.com. Anybody can have it if you want it. One spot left. Okay, it's $1,000. Best $1,000 you'll ever spend in your life. Okay, but look, don't spend $1,000 and then sit on my roster. Don't be like the 5 or 6 people that I have to get in their ass. Come in with the mindset that you want to work, you're ready to work, and be ready to work. Have that mindset, but be ready to work, because it's going to be some work, right? I don't care if you're an experienced cleaner and you've been doing this for a while, or I don't care if you're just a new startup or intermediate or anywhere in between. I don't care. Okay, so again, there's ways that you can really, really make money. If you watch some of the new content since I just started, over last week or whatever, however long I've been back on YouTube, if you watch some of that stuff alone can help you. But you got to be willing to do something with it. You got to be willing to do something with it. So again, what's your why? I don't see it. Okay, you don't see that there, you like your money up front, and that's fine. If it worked for you, definitely, keep doing it. Whatever works for you, don't let me change it. If anything, you watch my videos, you say, okay, well, I'm doing it this way and it's working for me. But when he said that, I can implement that. I can see where that'll be a great help for me. I can make a lot of money doing that. Or if I just implement this little thing or that little thing, right? So I'm not here to change anybody's system. If you got a system that works for you, continue to do it. I would suggest, if you can get the money up front, get the money up front. You don't have to be worried about, late payments and so forth and so forth. But be very diversified how you get your payments. On some of your accounts, you can do it, if you're net 30, most of your accounts, then do a net 15. Okay, do a net 15 if you're going to collect, or you can do a deposit. You say, well, because I know a lot of companies, they're not going to pay up front. A lot of companies won't, because the way they pay their bills is on a net 30. especially more bigger companies like the type of contracts that I get. Okay, so they'll pay a net 30 because that's the way they're used to paying it, but then you can get some clients to pay your deposit, right? It's your business. There's no right or wrong. You hear me say this all the time, guys. There's no right or wrong way to do this business. You just have to pick the way that works for you, and as long as it works for you, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. But you have to keep going. If you find a marketing method, keep doing that marketing method as long as it's making you money. If you're getting callbacks from it, then it's working. Now you have to take that call, and that's a lead, right? So it's a warm lead. They call you back. That's a warm lead, right? Because they've seen your post, they've seen your advertising. Now you're engaging at this point. It's a warm lead. Now you have to take that lead and you have to convert that to a sale. That's most people's hardest part. When we do the lead generation, right? With my coaching, we do the lead generation. Most of the time, the people come back to me and they say, Fabio, I did the walkthrough, but I need help with the numbers. And I help them with the numbers. But when I help you with the numbers, take notes, learn what I'm telling you, right? So that way, in the event that I'm busy or I can't do it or I'm booked up, I'm doing something, I'm with another coaching student or whatever the case is, that way you can say, you know what, I've done this enough with Fabio to know how to do this. I did a video, was it yesterday? I think it's yesterday, when I was, no, I think I posted it today. So the last video before this live, guys, make sure you go back and watch, right? Or maybe it was, I don't know, but it's on the channel, right? Make sure you guys go back and you watch it. I talk about, breaking your systems down, right? Breaking how you do your payment methods, breaking that down. So like the young lady say, she collects up front, right? Some people might say, well, I'm gonna get a deposit now, I'll get the rest on the back end at the end of the net 30, right? If you need to set it up that way, set it up that way. Any types of net, it's credit given, right? So yeah, however you decide to do it your way as long as it's working for you. But once again, guys, I want to know what your why is. So if you're watching this, you haven't interacted with me yet, go ahead, let me know, why did you start your cleaning business or start whatever business that you're in? I want to know why. Okay? And then if for those that have cleaning business specifically or whatever business, right? Is it a side hustle or are you an entrepreneur? Is it a business? Because it is a difference. It's a difference. So again, I want to know, right? Because again, I get a ton of emails. I get a lot of emails. Even when I wasn't doing YouTube for the time that I wasn't doing, I was still getting emails. But I want to know your why. Why do you want to start a cleaning business, or why do you have a cleaning business? Is it successful or is it not successful to your liking, right? Let's identify where you're going wrong. Interact with me, guys. Like I say, this is, in essentially like a free coaching right here. So a lot of people that email me, you got the chance right now to ask me the questions. I'm going to really give you the real answers that you need, or try to point you in some type of direction. If it's something that I don't know, or we talked about it, email me. If I don't have like the resources right now, or the the links to tell you to go to right now, if it's any way that I can help you, I help you. But if I don't have the necessary information right here on this live, email me. I'll make sure my people get it out to you. Okay? So again, but I want to know, what is your why? It's a start of an empire. Yeah. Let me see here. Anybody else? Catherine Bartek. I don't know what she's talking about. Come on, guys. What's your why? Because a lot of people will watch this, and as soon as I end this, they will email me and say, Fabio, I got a question about this. Here's the time to get it out, right? Now, if you're a little shy, I understand. If you think you're going to be judged because you think you're asking a stupid question, which is no such thing, I get it. I understand. But get your questions answered, okay? Let me me see here. So again, guys, for anybody that's on the live, again, I do have one spot left for the coaching. It is $1,000 out the door, nothing on the back end. We don't take anything from the back end. That'll be the only fee that you have to pay us. Okay, I do have one spot available. I opened the spots up for 3 people. 2 people came in within the first 24 hours of me mentioning it here on YouTube. Do have one spot left available. Okay, as I started at the top of this video, guys, my mentor, who was a big player in the cleaning industry, or ex-big player that got other things going now. Let me see here. I'm striving to be. Yeah, so my mentor, he gave me 3 tickets, or I haven't gotten, but I'll be receiving it shortly. 3 tickets to this upcoming big extravaganza next year, 2022, the big workshop, the big seminar that's going on with likable names that we all have heard of. So if you're in my coaching, I'm going to take 2 people with me. Okay, so it's going to be me, you, and you, right? But I need to know if you're in the coaching. It can't just be anybody. I got 18 people now, or no, 17 people now, plus the 2 that came in. Hopefully 18. Somebody see this, they want to come in. But I need to know from the coaching to where you're at now. I want to see the growth, right? Because I want to take somebody that's active, not somebody that just playing around. Okay, so I do have one spot, but if you got $1,000 just to throw away and you don't plan on doing any work, don't give it to me. Okay, I'm not hard up. My business do great, so I'm not hard up for it, right? Give it to somebody else. But if you got $1,000 and you're willing to work, you're willing to be coached, you're willing to learn, right? I'm your guy. 2022, the business will have spent on it. Yeah, I mean, things, because technology is changing so fast, right? We have these things called phones, Androids, iPhones, tablets, all of these type of computer type things, right? And we're not doing anything with it but on Instagram, YouTube, searching things, looking at things, laughing, joking, watching everybody else become successful, but we're not implementing that. Okay, we're not implementing that. So again, anybody, man, I'm trying to tell you, anybody, boy, FYI, anybody that get around me and get a little taste of motivation of being around me, I'll put it that way, it's contagious. It's contagious, bro. Because I let you in on everything that I'm doing, even outside. Like, well, what do you do with the revenue that come in? Do you invest it? You know, I turn you on to the type of stocks that I'm into. You know, I try to identify what you like, why we don't have stock in that, right? So I kind of, you know, even stuff outside of the cleaning stuff, I kind of let my people know. But again, it starts somewhere. I created an app for my company. Creating an app for, okay, great, very good, very good. Is the app working for you? What does the app consist of? Let us know. Put it out there, because if you got a cleaning business, it might be somebody that could utilize your app. So why not plug it right here? You know, so everybody can go to their Play Store and download the app. I mean, if it's up and running. Okay. So again, guys, if you have questions, give me feedback. But I want to know, like I say, I went live because I want to know your why. Again, I get a lot of questions. People say, well, Fabio, this is not for me. I'm thinking that it's not for me because I'm getting some walkthroughs, but I'm not closing, or nobody is calling me back, or whatever the case is. Are you doing your part, though? Are you doing the follow-ups? Do you have systems in place for your marketing and advertising? If you guys want a good company to go to, I use this company often. It's called Marketing 360. Go to marketing360.com. The word marketing, the number 360, all one word, marketing360.com. They're phenomenal. I use them. I like them. If you got a pretty nice budget, it could be a pretty nice marketing firm to use. Okay. You also have Upwork, right? You also have Fiverr, you know, for whatever. If you're trying to build, you know, a website, if you need help building an app, if you know, need flyers or brochures or whatever. They got freelancers that do everything you need. Okay, all you have to do is just reach out. That's Fiverr. Okay, you go to your Play Store, you get the app, go to the website, whatever. Just kind of scan the site. Scan the site, read some of the reviews or whatever the case is. Okay, so it's absolutely no reason whatsoever that you shouldn't be. Disinfection service has bigger margins. Yes, let's talk about it. COVID, like I talked about on the last video, I swear I wish that video would have saved. But disinfection service is a great starting point. My company, we reverse engineered that. So whereas we used to kind of drill in on just picking up the contracts, a lot of people say, oh no, we don't need any commercial cleaning. But then I reverse engineered that. I say, well, you know what, I'm gonna go in with the COVID cleaning, right? Do the COVID cleaning, disinfection service, okay? And this is for business and residents alike. We go in with that and we let them know, hey, every 2 months or every 3 months or whatever program or system we have them set up on, hey, you want to continue to do this, you can make extreme big money doing the COVID fogging. Extreme big money. Extreme big money. If you have a marketing piece, I just helped a young lady in my from Productive Cleaning. She's in. Hopefully she joined the live, but we just came up with a marketing piece, right? A postcard and everything, and I love her to death because she's really on it. She's dead focused, right? I say, well, go. Let's do the COVID route. So we working on that. Okay. Again, guys, I like to use no dollars, right? I like to use no, let me see, run electric sprayer, disinfect your heart. Thank you, very, 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 very much so, very much so. So I have a young lady that's in the coaching right now, right? So we just put a postcard together. She actually used Fiverr, one of my places. They got it done quickly. She got it done the exact same day. Exact same day. He told her give her a few days, to get started, and he got it done the exact same day. And if I'm being honest, she paid to put it together. I think she paid about $35 front and back of her postcard. She sent it to me. I helped her with the wording on it and everything. We put an irresistible offer. It's going to take off. She just got to do her part, right? Again, guys, like I say, a lot of what I'm saying is common sense, just not commonly practiced. Do the COVID. If anybody asks me today, Fabio, how can I make buku money in 1 week? Go door to door, offer COVID service. Have a flyer, well, not a flyer, but because I use postcards. I don't think flyers are effective no more, right? Are as effective as they used to be. I'm talking about the paper flyer. You give them a flyer. I like the postcards, the 5x7s, right? You have a front and back of it, right? So you put your irresistible offer on that. I think they hold on to that a lot more than a paper flyer. You find it on the ground, you find it balled up somewhere. I think people kind of hold on to the flyers a lot longer. So I'm a big fan of that. I don't do the paper flyers as much. We still have them, but I don't use them as much. But the postcard with an irresistible offer on it, scarcity is being done on us right now in America. Scarcity is being done on us right now in America. They're telling you right now, if you don't go get your COVID shot, you're not going to be able to keep this job. If you don't get your COVID shot, you're not going to be able to travel. You got to go get your shot. You got to get your vaccination. You got to get vaccinated. You got to go get back. Scarcity. They did it back in 2000 with Y2K and if you don't do it, the world is going to end. You got to get your SpaghettiOs and your Cheerios. You got to load up on water and tissue and all of this stuff, right? Scarcity. It's been used on us forever in this country. So in our company, we use a form of that, right? We know when we knock doors, one of the main things people is worried about is catching COVID. So if we can help their living spaces or help their business spaces by giving them a full detailed disinfecting, following it up with the fogger, right? Because you can't just go in and fog anything. You got to wipe it down. You got to clean it out first, right? You can't just come in and get the fogging on top of dirt. The solution won't do what it's supposed to do, right? So you got to come in, you got to wipe down, disinfect very well, and then follow it up with your fogger or your sprayer, whatever you have. Okay, and we make a shitload of money on that. Man, can you imagine just going knocking on doors? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, just like your Amazon Prime or something, right? Just like you're the mail lady, right? You go in well-to-do areas. I'm not telling nobody to go to the hoods and all that because the money's not gonna be there. I told you guys in the last video what I did with my dad, right? Called my dad and said, Dad, I want to do a deep cleaning. I want to do a fogging at the house. He said, okay. I said, well, Dad, at the end, can you allow me to put my bandit sign in the yard? He said, okay. Sorry, that was an alarm. But I said, Dad, can I, leave my bandit sign with the irresistible offer on it? Irresistible offer on it. This works. So my dad stayed in a well-to-do area, right? So I did the disinfectant. We put the sign in the yard, right? Which is still in the yard now. Guess what happened? What do you guys think happened? Yes, Annie Lou next door on the right, Annie Mae on the left, Dr. Jeff across the street, Mr. Brown diagonal, right? Everybody, they see the sign, right? So guess what they do? They start calling. My dad, he kind of know a lot of his neighbors and this and this. What company did you use? My company. They look at the sign, they get the company number off the sign, they call us up. Guess what we do for them? We go in for a detailed clean, we do the fogging, and we put the sign in their yard, right? I got my dad whole neighborhood loaded up, and I'm talking about 5 streets, west of him, or east of him, and 5 streets like west of him, right? And that's just because we're doing something that nobody's doing. I tell you guys all the time, you got to run your business like a presidential campaign. When you see the presidential campaign, they don't just use radio. They don't just use television or media. Those are just 2 components that they use, but they actually have their people going door to door. Sometimes even the potential president steps out and do that, right? Or your mayor, or whatever the case is. But that's how business is. You find out what works, you put a little bit more money there because it's working more. If it's not working more, you can do less of it, but you still want to do it because you're still going to get somebody that's interested off of that method. Okay? Goes from heights to crisis, right? $60 in 10 minutes, right? Right. So you run your cleaning business like a presidential, or any business like a presidential campaign. If you got advertising that's working for you, keep doing it. Just add money somewhere else. So if you're doing Facebook marketing right now and it's working beautifully for you, then tap into Instagram. Or if you say, well, you know what, my demographic is not on Instagram, you got to be smart. Don't throw money away, because you can put more money into Facebook if your demographic isn't on Instagram. But let's say you could put money into postcards. You get postcards, you go door to door, you take that method. Or you do pay-per-click ads, or you do a little SEO, or you do Google AdSense, or whatever the case is, right? So you're doing online and offline marketing, right? Again, you can do some email marketing. I got this thing I call text marketing, right? So that's where everybody in my phone, I send out a mass text message because people know people that I don't know. So I say, hey guys, if you can give me 2 people or 2 businesses that could use my service, I would greatly appreciate you. I'll give you a kickback if we land the contract. Okay? You give them a kickback if they land the contract. If they land the contract, boom, you give them a kickback for it. Right. Any type of fogging. It don't even necessarily got to be electrostatic, right? Any type of fogging. That's the more popular one right now, but it don't even have to be that, right? If one company chooses to do electrostatic and one company chooses to do another form of fogging, both of them can be great deals. It just depends on the type of fogger you're using, type of solution that you use, the components that make it up, right? There's a lot that goes into it, guys. But just get started. Some people say, well, Fabio, I don't have a fogger. You can rent a fogger. You can rent a fogger. You can start with the lowest level fogger, right? And this just to get started. You can get the lowest level fogger, get some money coming in, and then bump that fogger up to a more advanced fogger. But at least you're getting started. You don't have an excuse. But if you don't have a COVID card, where a COVID postcard out, you don't have a COVID postcard out, I'm talking about with an irresistible offer. They gotta be able to pick up the phones, or have it with the irresistible offer on your website. If you got a website, right? You gotta get them to make an action. You gotta get them to you gotta draw them in. So you gotta have an irresistible offer. Okay, going door to door. You make sure you have your face mask on. Obviously, you're going door to door, right? You explain to them, hey, we're expanding in this area. I don't care if it's a homeowner or it's a business. Let them know, hey, with the widespread of COVID, whether it's a widespread or not, you're going to tell them that because they're familiar with COVID because of the media. CNN, Fox News, their local news, whatever the case, CBS, whatever, they know. So with the widespread of COVID rapidly moving through Chicago, or rapidly moving through Toledo, or rapidly moving through Las Vegas, or rapidly moving through whatever, Atlanta, right? You let them know. They know that COVID is in Atlanta. They know it's in Las Vegas. They know that it's in Toledo, right? So if you're knocking doors, you're going to be God sent to them. I swear to God, if you do this over the next 24 to 48 hours and come back and email me at hollywoodjanitorialserve@gmail.com, you will be thanking me. I promise, especially if you got a fogger. If you got a fogger, give it a shot. You don't have to necessarily be electrostatic. If you don't have a high-end fogger, doesn't matter. I guarantee you in the next 24 to 48 hours, it's a possibility that you can bump your fogger up. A big possibility. But what are you doing? Are you going to just look at this video for entertainment purposes, or are you going to look at this for education purposes and then execute? Okay? So again, guys, you got to be willing to get out, knock doors. I don't care if it's lukewarm where you're at, or it's really cold where you're at. Okay? Winter haven't really necessarily kicked in, right? But when it comes, I'm gonna be ready. We still gonna be out there. Okay? So again, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve only if it take action. Okay? Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve only if you take action. Okay, you can conceive and believe it all day, but if you don't take any action, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, so again, guys, whatever business that you have, I need you to identify your why. Okay, and then I need you to identify, is this a side hustle or is this a business that I'm trying to run? Get you a book. Get you, look at your YouTube videos, but take notes. Take notes. You don't get you a book and try to read if the kid's running around and you got kid duty to do. Don't do it if you're at work and your attention gonna be every which way. But make sure you do it. If you say, well, Fabio, I'm not really big on books, go to Audible, audible.com, or download the Audible app and get the audio book. And then as you hear it, take some notes down. If you're gonna use YouTube, that's fine. Take some notes down. Okay, otherwise I'm telling you, we're in 2021, and this time next year in 2022, you're absolutely going to be watching whatever new video at the time, and you're going to say, he said that last year. You're absolutely correct. You're very much so correct. Because you don't have it here, you don't believe in yourself. Okay, so again, don't tell me what won't work or what can't work. We got a young lady, she says she's doing fogging for down there $600. It can be done, but you just have to be the one to do it. I tell people about the media. People say, Fabio, I don't want to be in the media. Well, find somebody that can represent your company, that can convey the message. Okay, I checked to see, Fabio. You gotta go? Okay, okay. Well, if you need me, email me, love. HollywoodJanitorialServe@gmail.com. Service, SERV. Okay? But like I say, guys, I want you guys to win, but I can't want it more than you. I can't want it more than you. Okay? I eat, shit, and breathe this. Excuse my French, but it is what it is. Right? And I'm always trying to be strategic. I'm always trying to, I never change what's working. I add to what's working. And if I spend money in this direction and I see that it's not working, I'm going to pull back from that particular method. I'm not going to do that as much. But I'm not going to stop there. So I'm not going to freeze because this didn't work. Because mind you, I still got other things that's working. I'm just going to find a new way to pivot. Okay? Again, when the money come in, what do you do with that? Do you put it back in your business? You know, I talk to a lot of hair girls. They sell hair, they sell lashes, and all of this type of stuff on social media and Facebook. You know, I tell them, I talk to, you know, rappers or people that want to be rappers or singers or whatever. They got this guy from Flint. You guys probably heard of him. He went viral. His name is Trey Hughes, right? He did the whole, his girlfriend was beating him up and baby mama and all of this. So he's viral out here right now. He's getting hosting gigs and everything, but he don't have the right team around him, right? I actually literally talked to him, right? They have a Chicago. She's a rapper. She's really good. She's a young rapper, 18 years old. She can really make it go, but she's chasing clout. So she's trying to be on the same wavelength. I see her on Dre Hughes' page, and I tell her, I'm like, Ty, that's the wrong way to go. Right? You're trying to tie into what he's doing and he's not even a rapper. You're just trying to chase his following for clout, right? So I try to give her a little, and this is a free method because I want people to win. There's enough money out here for everybody, right? That's why I don't hate on any YouTuber. When somebody come and tell me about another YouTuber, about somebody else, or about another business owner or whatever, I don't hate on them. Because I'm doing, Bill Gates don't hate on Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett don't hate on Bill Gates. They both billionaires. I'm making my money and I'm steady making my money on a residual reoccurring basis. If anything, most people that tell you when they talk to me, they're motivated by me and they say, well, I really feel Fabio Hart is genuine, right? Do I know everything? No. But if I don't know something, I bet you I'm going to have the answer. That's the Virgo in me. I bet you I come back with the answer soon, okay? So again, guys, it's not about me, it's about you. But I can't want it more than you. Okay, so again, if you have a estimate that you need help with, email me. I help you with the estimates for free. I don't even charge you for that. Again, if you're interested in my coaching, I do have one spot available. First come, first serve. It's $1,000. Whoever want it can have it. Okay. Again, I do have a few tickets coming in to this big extravaganza next year, 2022, with some of the top leading experts that we all heard of, the social media and motivational gurus and all of this stuff. Is coming in 2022. I'm going to take 2 people in my coaching with me. Okay, I'm going to have 3 tickets, one for me, and I'm going to take 2 people that's in my coaching with me. But I got to see where you're making that transition. I got to see where you really getting the ball rolling, where you're really making shit happen. I don't want to just take somebody that's just sitting on the roster and not really doing anything. Okay? So again, if you're in my coaching already, you want to take advantage of that, email is HollywoodJanitorialServe@gmail.com. Jasmine, she'll get a hold to you and, give you the details as to, how you will qualify for that, okay? But again, guys, you absolutely need to know what your why is, okay? So, hey, I can be the one to help you right here on these videos. But you got to take notes and you got to implement what I'm talking about. If you got another YouTuber, take notes. If you believe in any material and their content, right? Take notes, implement what they're talking about. Okay? If you see something might not work, better still write it down. Just say, you know what, I don't think this might work for me, but I'm pretty sure if I apply this particular thing, it could work for me. Okay? So again, guys, do you have any more questions before I wrap it up? We're going into almost an hour here. Sepio attraction. I think I know what it is. I heard of that before. I just can't remember what it is, but I think I know what it is. Um, I heard it before. I just don't remember the definition for it. But I'll look into it, and if you email me, I'll probably have an answer for you. Yeah. So, guys, do you have any more questions for me? Let's see here. Cool. You know the contact information. Great. Great. So, guys, do you have any more questions for me? Like I say, I got alarms for every minute here. Let me see here. All right, we're approaching the 9:45. Well, it is 9:45, so we're going into an hour here, guys. But like I say, make sure you guys like if you haven't liked my live. Again, I'm sorry that this was impromptu. Make sure you share it. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you leave your questions on the video. If you're watching this late and you got this far, I really greatly appreciate everybody. Okay. Again, I do have one spot left for my coaching. Anybody want it, you can get it. I'm gonna show you. Yay, big general, give you that pressure. You heard me? So no, but it's a beautiful thing, guys. I really want you guys to win, but I want you to take it serious to the max. You gotta like eat shit and breathe this, okay? Sorry for the language, but you gotta really want this, okay? If you only want this part time and this is not what you really want, that's you. I look at it as a side hustle for those individuals, and that's fine too. That's, you know, they might not have a dream to run a successful commercial cleaning business, but they want to make a little side money. That's fine, right? But if you look at this as a business, I need you to act like it's a business. You got to invest in yourself, and I'm not talking about necessarily coaching. Is one of them, but whether it's coaching, whether it's monetary or non-monetary. Whether, in other words, whether you pay money or you don't pay money, you still got to invest in yourself. So whether you're using YouTube, Google, you know, you get a coach, you get a book, you get an audio, whatever the case is, invest in yourself. Don't waste your time. You do not want next year's Christmas to be like this Christmas. If you're not where you want to be, or if you're not sure, you know, if you're going to make Christmas gifts if you haven't gotten it already for the kids. Or if your Christmas is not looking the way you want it to look this year, don't repeat the cycle in 2022 December, right? But you have the chance to change that. And you, again, taking action, building systems, okay? Building systems. Everything we do is a system. When you go to work, wherever you work at, it's a system. Unless you cross-train departments, if you're in a marketing position, they don't put you in HR. But if you didn't train, you did cross-training, right? And you can do HR, they'll put you in HR. But if your job is solely to make outbound calls, you already know what you're going to do when you get to your job, your cubicle, or whatever the case is. You know that's what you're going to do. So you're not going to be sitting at the desk, right? You're not going to be the receptionist because you're in outbound sales. You're calling for sales. They're not going to put you in make you the publicist, right? Unless you have that cross training, you can do, unless you can get media coverage or pitch a story, right? It's all a system. I don't care if you work at Burger King, no offense to people that work there, but usually speaking, unless you cross train, the registered girl is the registered girl, and the people on the grill, they do the grill and do the buns and, you know, get the lettuce and put it on and all of that, right? The window girl don't necessarily work at the front register in the store, or the window girl don't necessarily take the headset off and she's going flip burgers, right? It's a system. It's a system. Okay, so again, guys, you guys get where I'm going. So this is how you need to build your system. You need to have system in place for your business, a marketing system, a hiring system. I'll talk about that here on the videos. Public relations. Everybody have a public relations. I don't know why you guys not using the media. The media is the way to go. That's free advertising. You don't have to pay for that. You can pitch a story, a brand new story, which is called an evergreen story. You can have a hook to a story. Okay, so you're tying in into a story that's already existing. That's called the hook, right? Or you can have an angle, which is like a different perspective of a story. So it's still a story that's existing in the media. You just have a different approach to that story, if you know what I mean. Okay, guys, your favorite, I don't, Nicki Minaj, anybody, Gucci Mane, or whoever your favorite celebrity is, whoever you following, they got a publicist. They got a publicist. They do stupid stuff to get our attention, and it converts to record sales. They do our stupid stuff to get us to go to their Instagram page or their TikTok or whatever the case is, and it converts to sales. Whatever they selling, lashes and bundles or Fashion Nova, whatever they doing. Okay? Again, guys, what I'm saying is common sense. It's just not commonly practiced. Why not you? And I just gave those examples because I know everybody watching me not into cleaning, right? Some people watch me, they into business, but not necessarily cleaning. They might want to do other things. Okay? So why not you? But you got to take it serious. You can't take it serious today while we're on live and you say, yeah, what he says is common sense, not commonly practiced. What he says, it sounds good and sounds great, but not execute on what I'm saying, okay? Because then now you're just living a pipe dream in your head, right? It's never going to flourish. It's never going to come, you know, it's never going to equate to anything, basically, right? Because you're not doing anything, okay? So again, guys, I know I done rambled off a little bit here. Let me see. Whoa. Okay. Again, let me see. Hey, Fabio, this is Adrian again. Do you help me with showing and manage someone working schedules while doing the cleaning business part-time? Yeah. You're talking about in the coaching, do I do that? Show you how to pivot? Yeah, I even got a video on that. I think one of the videos. Adrian is another guy. He's not even in the coaching. Talked to him a few times. Great guy, great spirit. I like him. You know what I'm saying? But he's out here. He's out here. He's in my immediate area. He's a great guy, Adrian, right? But he's putting in work. He's putting in work. That's why I like him. That's why I don't mind helping him. And he's not even in the coaching. I can tell you. We talk, right? He's picking up the phones. He's making the phone calls. Again, what I'm saying is common sense. It's just not commonly practiced. You just have to be the one to do it. You have to be the one to do it. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Stop expecting your family to be there for you. Your family is not going to be there for you. It's going to take for the strangers to believe in you for your family to come around. That's how it's going to work. It's going to take for the strangers, you know, people that don't know you, to believe in you, invest in your business, buy your product, buy your service. Then your family going to be like, yeah, that's my niece. That's my nephew. You know, the ex is going to come out. I used to fuck with him. Woo, 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 woo. Right? That's how it's going to happen. That's my, y'all know what I'm saying, right? That's how it go. They go get to claiming you once you get some clout, once you start becoming successful. Until the end is, nah, man, I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if that shit going to work, man. I don't know, man. But good luck, though. Tell me when you make some success with the cleaning business. Tell me when you make some success. And then when you make some success and you cut them off, you fake. Okay? So I know I'm kind of getting off a topic here, but this is how it goes. So don't worry about your family. You guys know what I'm saying is real. I don't care what ethnicity you is, what your religion is. This is how it goes. This is worldwide. A lot of times people will not believe in your dream until it becomes a reality. People would not believe in your dream until it becomes a reality. And mainly I'm talking about your loved ones and your close associates and friends. Until the outside people get to investing in your lashes, investing in your hair, buying your product, buying your service. Until other people, they see you on the Facebook or the Instagram and you got your vacuum, you got your backpack on, you doing your COVID, you got the whole suit on, right? The little white get up, you know, you're doing your fogging and this. Now your inbox, girl, you really making money with that? I see you. You know, now they trying to, you know, befriend you. Now they want to be back family with you. But they didn't believe in your dream before you got that contract. They wouldn't help you pass out the postcards. They wouldn't help you do the phones. But they want to eat off of you. Okay? So again, I do have one spot left, guys. I'll go ahead and let you guys go. It's been a great video. I'm gonna take my time in saving this video because my last video was a crusher. It was dynamic, but somehow I deleted the video. Okay, so I gotta watch and make sure that YouTube didn't change anything on me since I've been, back on, right? I don't even, this is my second time going live being back on YouTube. Okay, so I really greatly appreciate you guys. Do we have any more questions here? Again, if you want to get in the coaching, have one spot left for anybody that want it. It's $1,000 out the door. Why not you? We talk about everything from A to Z, contracts, the importance of your lawyer, banking, a lot of things. If you're more advanced and you say, well, I got contracts already, then we could talk about investments and different things that I'm into that I might be able to assist you with or help you with. Okay? But, take advantage of it. Email me, put in the subject line, sign me up, and we definitely get back with you. Okay? Hollywood Janitorial Service, S-E-R-V. If you got my number, hit me up. If you're on here, you're my coaching, great. Hit me up. I do have the 3 tickets, like I say, guys, that's coming from my mentor, right? It's going to supply me with the 3 tickets to this extravaganza show next year. It's a big conference, right, with some of the top marketers that we've been seeing here on YouTube and motivational people we've seen here on YouTube. So it gives you a lane where you can network with other people, perhaps meet these people, and it's a sense of motivation, So let me see. Yeah, and it's a sense of motivation for you guys. So again, if you definitely know that you're interested in that and you're already in the coaching or you plan on getting in the coaching, one spot left, then email Jasmine, or email us, and I'll try to get back with you. When you email me, make sure you leave your name and your number. I'm going to say that again, make sure you leave your name and your number, because I don't do the emailing like that. That's what I have Jasmine for. I'll rather talk to you. Okay, I'll rather talk to you. So you can have a clear understanding of what to expect and so forth and so forth. So if you don't leave your number, kind of wasting time, because then they're going to ask you what's your number so Fabio can give you a call. Okay? So just going to wrap it up for now if we don't have any more questions. Let me see here. Damn, I need to get me some coffee, put me some coffee on. So we have any more questions, guys? Do we have any more questions? Any more questions? I got 6 people. Hey, if you haven't liked this, make sure you like this, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching this, you haven't subscribed to me yet, go ahead and subscribe to me. I would greatly appreciate that. That's the least that you can do for me. And I do want to thank anybody and everybody that watch my content. Okay? I don't do it for you to be liking me or, whether I'm your favorite or I'm not, or I'm ugly or I'm handsome. I don't care about none of that, right? I just want you to get the information. I want you to get the information and do something with the information, because it really, really works if you apply it. But you can't do it just for one day and say, oh, it didn't work, or this. You got to constantly do it, right? You got to constantly do it. When Henry Ford was building the first Model T, it didn't work the first time. When Thomas Edison was trying to discover this light bulb, it didn't work the first time, right? And don't tell me you too old or you too this. Colonel Sanders was 69 years old when he first started KFC, better known as Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was 69 years old. So all that, I'm too old, I got a handicap, whatever. No, if your mind is not handicapped, you can do this. Okay? You can do this. So, again, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely leave it here on the video, or you can always email me at Hollywood Janitorial Serve, SERV, at gmail.com. Leave your name and your number if you want to talk to me. I would not email you back. Otherwise, they're going to email you back, answer your questions to the best of their ability, or ask me, and I'm going to give them the message to send back to you. Okay? But if you want to talk to me and try to get your answers answered that way. You got to leave your name and number. Okay. So that's going to wrap it up for now. Let me make sure I'm not skipping over anybody. Okay. Yep. That's going to wrap it up for now. The only person that will ever stop you, that could ever stop you, will ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Take care. Now, let me make sure I save this thing. Let me see. Okay. Can't do it that way. Let me see. How do I save? I don't want to delete it. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Because I need to know. Let me see this. I got to be resourceful. I can't afford to delete this. It's a... One second. Let me see. Hold on, guys. You have any questions? I'm so nervous to try to... Okay, I think I have it. All right, guys. Let me see. Any more?